Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab, back in the book. I ain't got time for that political nonsense, but I'm doing my thing, doing what I do for you. Is all in giving you what y'all think you need. Information. That's what I do for you. Let's go. Now we got some real information, some useful information. All right, let's go. I'm trying to be in the damn reporter for that nonsense, but it's annoying. All right, excuse me. Now that's out the way. Let's go. Rightism. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my story for life. I give you life lessons daily. You tune into receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. All right thinkers, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You well and through. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you, excuse me. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. Person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my eye, be true. We back in the book. Get that nonsense out the way and I can get back to doing what I do, teaching. Right thinkers, let's talk about how meditation is medicine. For what? Peace, health, and spiritual enlightenment. That asks you a question. How it does that? Pay attention. I got you. Feed your body with what endures. That means feed your spirit with goodness, righteous stuff. Give information that they can use. That's what I do for you. That's an ancient Egyptian proverb for those who teach, those who instruct. That's what you do. You give them something they can use that will help them to endure. That's spiritual knowledge. Many people in modern society have learned to look toward what? Modern science, and that's cool, for what? Healing. That could be a little dangerous. But watch this. And also, you got many people who rely not only on man-made drugs, but also on herbs and natural extracts from promoting health, excuse me. And we have different things to help different. I'm not into the nutrition thing. I understand it. I get it. I do what works for me. That's my choice. Moving on. But they serious about that. They know what they're talking about. And if you need what they're doing, you should follow it. Why? They know what they're talking about. But it must be clearly understood. Physical health is the byproduct of what? Mental health. Mind and body. They don't say body and mind. They say mind and body. That's what runs the body, the mind. And it's a product of physical health, is byproduct of mental health. Watch this. The diseases of the body, and it says when your chakras are blocked, when they ain't in line, when you ain't doing the things you're supposed to do, you ain't living right, so you ain't rising the kundalini, nothing going on, your body will start to deteriorate a lot faster. That's called dis-ease. Why? Your body is not at ease, it's at dis-ease, and it's going to cause malfunction. And it includes, watch this, cancer and the common cold. They are caused by what? A person's karmic basis or the thoughts, feelings, sentiments, anxieties, and worries of their what? Their unconscious mind, which they have accumulated, watch this, how long? Over thousands of lifetimes. Let me put a pin right here for a second. Do you already know that if you don't have these things in place, you're doing this over and over again. That's why they give you the blueprint, lay it out for you. If you follow it, fine. If not, don't worry. They know you'll be back. That's why all parents should understand. You hold the key. If you don't understand the power you have, you don't need to have it. Why? You're misusing it. You ain't using it the way it should be done to keep enforce discipline, instruction, hold accountable to do what they need to do, and what they become leaders of themselves. I ain't got time for that, but that's the whole concept. All the stuff that's going on in your mind affects the body. That's what they tell you. So they're trying. And meditation helps you what? Clear the mind. That's where we headed. I should count the bad too soon. But the whole idea is you done been doing this thousands of lifetimes. That means you as dumb as all get up. I don't know how many times my spirit has been here, but it ain't coming back. Can you say that? We all gonna die. Yeah, I know that. But my spirit, I know don't die. So your decision. But it's how you live here. That's the key. That's the blueprint. And this is because over what? A period of time, which may include what? Several lifetimes. Reincarnation, okay? Round and around. A person has intensified their feelings of negativity. That's what keeps you grounded here. And these have what? Restricted or blocked what? The flow of the Kundalini, the serpent power. We call it the flow of spiritual energy, the life force energy, whatever you want to call it, which comes from what? Your soul, aka your body, and then passes into what? Your mental plane. When you go to sleep, your physical body has no more say so. Now it becomes mental. That's the astral plane where physical is all mental. And watch this. And then, you pass into the mental plane and then to what? The physical plane. Mental, then physical. Thus, your mental illness, here we go. If you're not thinking right, if you ain't using the brain to where it's intended and you don't know how to use it, you are mentally ill. Watch this. But this mental illness arises where? With negativity, ignorance, and then intensified on the mind. What? Just doing the wrong thing. In the environment. I was a product of that environment. Moving on. And you set the tone, parents. Don't blame nobody but yourself if what happened to your child was something that you did. Take responsibility for it. Each form of negativity, what's this? Distorts a human being's spiritual energy. Suck and dry. Why? Negativity don't boost you up. It drains you. And this distortion leads to mental and physical dis-ease. Ain't no outside entities, it's you cause your own problem. And they prove that over and over again. This is all scientifically proven now. But negative feelings and emotions block and distort your spiritual energy, while positive, harmonious thoughts, think right, think good, positive affirmation, think good of yourself, and emotions will promote what? The harmonious flow. There you go with the Kundalini rising. Why? It's automatic. The switch is flipped when you start living right. Hello? And your spiritual energy throughout your mind and body. So therefore, those people who experience, not believe, who experience more stress, anger, hatred, tension, worry, anxiety, well, what? You will experience what? More illness, more suffering. So it is important to promote what? Mental health first and foremost. Get your mind right. Think right. Trust me. It's the way to go. Now, insanity. We all know the definition of insanity. We all claim to know the definition. Doing something, yeah. But that ain't the only form of insanity. Did you know that? Now, Cinderella, if the shoe fits, that's you. And don't get upset or mad. No, I'm going to tell you who and how you are. If this is you, that's on you, not me. Let's go. Insanity is now in reality more common, what's this, than people realize. What you mean? Why? Most people had come to believe what? That giving, venting, Expressing your emotions and allowing anger to be expressed is a healthy way of living. Hell to the no. Sorry. See? Anger. That thing that hit you so fast, you be reacting. I said, I had to learn. It's the learning behavior. Why? Anger is natural. You got to learn to control it. Again, it's an emotion that can trigger in an instant. And when you can't control that emotion part of you, you're going to have problems. Fetters, we call them. Self-inflicted problems that you cause. Why is this? Because you can't handle certain things mentally. Sorry. Yeah, see, I gotta catch myself. But watch this. And it expressed in a healthy way of it's not not good. Why? Indeed, emotions such as anger can cause dire effects. When you react to it in an instant, you're going to do something that you're going to regret. That's why you want to control it. And when suppressed, there you go. But the answer is not to allow it, free expression. Anger should not be, you want to go hit it bad, you want to work, but you should not take it out on somebody else. That's the big thing with domestic violence. In the 40s and the 50s, when the man and the woman have disagreement, the man slapped the woman around. Who the woman gonna tell? When the police said, listen, when he put his hand on you, you call us. We're gonna lock him up. Y'all quit. But you forget, you the provoker. The provoker should not punish the one who they provoke. Why? Because you provoked it. Moving on. Get out of there. But you should not have free expression to do that. Whenever one is at that boiling point, I'm a T-man every day. I got a new whistling kettle. When the boiling point goes, it means it's ready, it's hot, okay? And you can't touch it for a little while. Why? You got to cool down. The same thing with anger, same thing with emotion. Once that thermometer go up, and once you get the boiling point, they got a cartoon, Katie Kaboom. When she don't get away, she goes vibrating, and yeah, it's explosion time. We have to learn to control that. I used to be explosive. I used to react out of anger and emotion. I'm telling you firsthand. Again, but I learned to control that. It's the best thing I could have ever done. Now, this philosophy has developed as a what? As a way for modern society to cope with that increased stress, tension, and in modern society, it's okay. No, it's not. But instead of realizing that this stress is unnatural, undesirable, psychologists and other leaders of society seek to what? Rationalize it, excuse it, make them know it is accepted. It is a normal factor of human life. That's mental illness. To allow something that's wrong, to make something wrong right for the sake of whatever. No, if it's wrong, it's wrong. Let it be wrong. You can't make wrong right. And a lot of people justify wrong acts. Whether I was angry, you made me mad, you pissed me off, you said this, you said that. That's still wrong. The action, because you got emotion, don't make it right. Please understand that. That's the philosophy that you have to adopt for yourself. I did. From a yoga, that's where I got it from, what's the perspective, extremes of emotions are what? Signs of severe, you ready? Ignorance and immaturity. Okay? Again, Cinderella, if that's you, I don't care. If you're ignorant and you're immature, you have a mental dullness. And that's another form of saying mental illness. You're not thinking right. And your actions will show that. Moving on. Again, I see the clock. I got some stuff here. Extremes of emotion and ignorance only leads to what? A degraded state of human existence. You are going to have to pay for your actions. That's called consequences. And because you're angry and upset, that don't make that action no less wrong. You have to control that. Why? Because you got to pay for it when you do it. After you do it. Oh, you behind bars. Realize you shouldn't have choked her out because she called you or whatever you was and took it personal and you decided to choke her out. Now you're sitting behind bars. I really shouldn't have done. Yeah, you think? That's Monday morning quarterbacks and they ain't never won a game. None of them. Excuse me, that pisses me off. Okay, here's a quick example. Examples of this are what? Where we at? Are people who express anger, hatred, greed toward others. We call you haters. If you don't like somebody because they color, what they're doing, that's just a hater. Because they color racist. It don't make a difference. It's a mental illness. Starts up there. And in more degraded states of mind, what happen? These people will what? They will do violence. What you gonna put up a bunch of masks and march through somebody's neighborhood trying to scare them up? I'd have put a cap in your ass. Simple as that. What? It ain't. Once they leave with a cap, they know don't come back. Why? Because that's what can happen. They don't want that. See? That's how you deal with that whole concept. It says y'all want to think it's okay. Okay, I can vent my anger too. I can react too. Excuse me. But sorry about that. People who express their anger, hatred, greed toward other people need to be dealt with harshly. Simple as that. Simple as that. Okay? If you want to be dealt with harshly, don't do harsh things that you need to be responsible for. That's all. Moving on. Don't care about the race, creed, or color. And in a more degraded state of mind, sorry about that, people will just, they will do violence against others. And in even more degraded state, people will what? Will be unable to sustain the normal realities of life because they're so hell-bent, and they will end up homeless or in need to be what? Institutionalized. We got people who ain't really all there walking the streets. Yeah, a bunch of them. So they're not druggies. They mentally incompetent. They need to be taken care of with medication or institutionalized. Y'all shut down psychiatric hospitals. There's no more. Why? Because y'all abuse that. Moving on, I ain't got time for that. But mental health, y'all are, why? Nobody putting money out for it. Why? If your success rate ain't but 5 or 10%, you don't need to be doing what the hell you doing. Y'all wasn't helping nobody. Psychologically, I played that game with y'all. So the more people engage in what? Negativity, which draws the mind where? Down, this way, to a dull state, again, lowest level. That idea of personality who has what? Integrated all aspects emotionally, intellectually, action and will in you, it should be kept in view. Such a personality, what? Will not be affected, what? By the courses of others, nor by inner anxieties or fears or egoistic concepts. You are in control of your actions at this point. You know you. That's the idea. This is the idea which we have been promoting throughout this book and my whole concept. It is attainable by who? Anyone who sincerely will apply themselves and seriously apply themselves to the teachings and practicing daily of their yoga philosophy, right thinking. Therefore, now one should try to what? Rise above what? Hatred. These are things that you need to take out of your life. Hatred, greed, fear, anxiety, egoism. All those are qualities of immature or not enlightened individual. If you be that, that's what you are. Cinderella, if that's you, you got to change that. Now, through the teachings of right thinking philosophy presented in this book, so that what? The problems of your human existence, you ready? The problems of your human existence, this is what you can do, can be alleviated and even eradicated. Why? Through the perfection, righteous living of following right thinkings, yoga practices daily. And what this means that as you, now you're cleansing your heart by doing the right thing, living right, and now becoming more what? Mentally lucid, competent, okay, understanding, pure and harmonious within. All this is you. All this is happening inside of you. You will now be clearing up mental issues, complexes, and in turn, now you will be promoting physical health. I ain't been to a doctor in 10 years. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know I'm doing it. And as long as it's working for me, I'm going to continue to do that. I'm supposed to go to the doctor so he can tell me something. No, I don't want to hear that. Yeah, I'll find out. If something's wrong, I'll be here to see you. Other than that, what use I got for you? Moving on. That proved that point right there. The health people don't want, conscious people. But wrapping it up, let's see the clock. I got a little one. Got one paragraph here. This is the good stuff right here. It's about to get good. It's about to get good. Pay attention. When you're reflecting on the following, you say that you want peace. You want harmony in the world. Okay, damn the world. Start with you. Okay, and in the world, and yet you cannot maintain peace in your own damn life. Thank you. You worrying about the world. You get you, then you can help somebody else. If your shit ain't together, how you gonna help somebody get theirs together? I tell my students, don't listen to somebody who ain't doing what they talk about. Why? They lying. Moving on. You got to live it. Knowing it, okay, yeah. But if you ain't living it, it means nothing. Moving on. Wrapping it up. Do you personally, and everything I say is personal to everybody, do you engage, including me, in extreme emotions? You ride that roller coaster, happy, sad, letting people dictate how you are? Do you express anger and hatred toward others? Take responsibility for yourself. Do you eat meat? And do you eat products of the violent killing of animals? Do you advocate violent killing of animals? If you eat meat, you saying yeah. Okay. Remember, if you don't stop something from being, that means you're complicit. That means you agree. And you got other negative substances such as drugs that which what deteriorate your physical body and your mental state. If you're using drugs, now it's coming up, heroin was the thing that everybody wanted to get high and, go to cloud nine because, and then again, once they put it in their body, their mind takes on an altered state. That's what getting high is, altering your state of mind. That's all it is. They've been happening since forever. Ain't nothing new about that. If you can't handle the altered state, that's fine. Don't do it. I don't like drinking. I ain't gonna drink alcohol. I ain't never gonna get drunk. Why? I don't want it. So, in anything you do, why somebody gotta say why? Why? I ain't gotta defend what I don't do to you. That's the first thing, okay? But it's all about you doing what's best for you. I'm expressing that by telling you, what? Do you show contempt for others and refuse to acknowledge what your kinship to them? Shame of your relative. I remember coming up, we had relatives, you might not, stuff like that. If you that person, Cinderella, this is you. Do you engage in racism or sexism? Male chauvinist? Women can't be in charge. You an asshole. Moving on, I ain't gonna entertain that thought. But if that's you, that's what you are, an a-hole. Do you, and all these is personal, do you engage in gossiping or participate in forms of entertainment which agitate the mind? Meaning something deceitful, something sneaky. You part of the group, y'all on the low, such as violence, shows, or what? Degrading others, taking advantage of people, and also like pornography or political propaganda. All of y'all are in bed doing the wrong thing. Don't want nobody to know. Anything you do in the dark behind closed doors, you doing it in secret. That's your problem. That's your prerogative. But don't claim to be transparent, and you do that all the time. What? In secrecy. Do you turn away from what? Those people when they are trying to tell you something about yourself? Nobody talks to me. Why? They don't want to hear that. They don't want. I'm the man carrying that slipper that you don't want to put on. I'll put it right in your feet. Yes, yeah, this is yours. But yeah, it fit. Don't worry about it. It's comfortable. You might not feel good, but it's yours. Love that. In order to help you, people who try to help you, and you rag on them, that's you. In order to experience true peace, you have an idea and harmony. This is what you must do. You must promote purity in your life. Living right, doing the right thing. That's how you promote purity at all levels. When? Daily. No excuses. Okay, no days off. You cannot simply, talk about life and not try to practice it. If you learn the right thing in philosophy and ain't practicing, why you learn it? What's the purpose? I'm giving it to you to use. If I give you a gun and no bullets, I ain't did you no favor. If I give you a gun and teach you how to use it and give you bullets, I give you something that can protect you that now you know what to do with it. Moving on. The idea, wrapping it up, I see the clock, I don't care right now, I'm going to get this in. The idea, this is the best part for me. The idea is that human beings is supposed to grow. Senile and feeble is a lie, okay? As he or she grow old, is backed up by what? Ignorance and distracted and dull lifestyles. Those who don't know no better thinking, whatever you know, if your heart, your mind is not in constant use, what happened? It's gonna run out. Simple as that. Use it. That's what it's there for. Use it. If you have lived properly, there you go. That's all property. What's property? That's decided by you. Okay? Taking care and to reduce your anxieties, and you practicing the art of what? Harmonious or righteous living, aka right thinking philosophy, you will increase in wisdom. Ain't that what you want? Wisdom meaning learning from experience. Now you know it. You ain't got to worry about you read it, you heard about it. When you increase in wisdom and you gain mental clarity, get them Scooby, now you become spiritually aware. Even as the body deteriorates, you're just going to get old and run down as you approach the time of death, right there. This body has an expiration date. Okay. You say that, but every time it starts looking, I want to die. If you are conscious, you know death is a fate that you gotta go to get to the next level. You can't take this with you. The body gotta stay here. But I feel good. The body stays here. Moving on, I'm doing a quick joke. Where am I down here? So therefore, the meditative lifestyle that I choose to live should be promoted in society. That's just me. Why? Because it's working wonders for me as a means of what? For improving mental and physical health. Harmony in society is what WRIGHT represents, and spiritual evolution for all. Again, your choice. Daily meditation is the best medicine to what? Reduce stress, anxiety, restlessness, dullness of mind, and it will increase your inner peace and harmony, and more importantly, your spiritual awareness. When you're spiritually aware, you just walk around in that state of what? Bliss. You blissed out. You just euphoric all the time. Well, I get like that. I'm about to have it. Oh, no. This ain't got nothing to do with physical. It's a mental thing. And the body will relax and understand it. It's called the liquor of WRIGHT. Therefore, you can substitute what? The mental and the physical dependency on drugs, parties, and other addictions for what they truly endure and bring abiding happiness and bliss. Hell to the no. None of that. None of it. Meditation, on the other hand, is the path which will allow you not to simply release tension of anger when it happens, but also to overcome and transcend all that is what? Negative, base, and painful in life. You suffer because you desire things of the flesh. And when those things are given to you, they come at a price. That's the devil. Everybody sold their soul. Why? When you go against what's right, God, then you the devil. And you got to pay for that. Don't worry. He always collects his. Just like God always bless those who do right, the devil always gets his. For those who think they getting over because they made the deal. Okay? That's never a good deal. Thus, now your anger, your hatred, your greed, your ignorance, your vanity, your jealousy, your covetousness, your lust, your longings, your urges, your cravings, your desires, and all forms of tension and stress are to be considered what? As mental diseases. So any one of those aspects that you got in your personality need to be eradicated by you. Ain't no drug for that. That's meditation does that. You can maintain that for yourself. Sorry about that. That's a mouthful. But let me wrap it up. Yeah, I'm getting to know it. And watch this. These diseases is of the mind and keeps the mind at a low state of dullness. I gave that lesson already. Wrapping it up. Such a human being leads him or herself to what? Negative experiences by desires of the flesh, the carnal parts, and meditation and the meditative lifestyle are the what? The preferred treatment to what? To eradicate all your ills. I told you, it can take care of everything that mentally that you got to take care of. Meditation is for that purpose only. It's a concept, a philosophy that you can practice and maintain and master for yourself. Hope you got the lesson. I enjoyed giving it to you. I should clap. I'm getting up out of here. Gotta go. But in closing, right thinkers, I appreciate you. And may you all live to be 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who know who they are passed away.